US Bank is a captive group of possible customers, and UC Davis gets some cash. The only people who do not benefit are the students. The logic of privatization is most clear when a student ID card is branded by its corporate sponsor. The money paid by US Bank to UC Davis is simply tuition by another name. Rather than call it tuition, they call it rent. But for US Bank, this money is profit from student debt, and for the university, it is the financial benefit of privatization.
We're holding a press conference to draw attention to the 13 people who've received criminal misdemeanor charges in the mail 4.5 months after the November 9th actions on this campus. They seem to have been singled out politically. They're folks who've been super involved in the fight to maintain public education, and most of them were not arrested on that day, and so there were questions about how they were selectively targeted and identified months and months after the fact, and why.
We're here to say that these charges are BS, and that Nancy O'Malley, the administration, has said nothing by the way, that these two people, that these two institutions, they should be pushing for the dropping of all charges. So we just had a small press conference, and basically right now all we're doing is we're having a phone banking where we call the district attorney to tell her, drop the charges. It's that simple, right? So that's what we're doing for pretty much the rest of the day.
As we've been calling throughout the morning so far, the DA has been taking our names and leaving messages for, or the secretary has been taking names and leaving messages for the district attorney, and we're hopeful that if a serious number of people from the community cry out about how unjust these charges are, that'll create enough political pressure to at least give us some grounds to mobilize through a mass movement about what these charges mean. And at the very least, outreaching about the level of repression that we're all experiencing is important. If that's the only thing we accomplish, that'll be significant.
The DA is going to do whatever the hell the DA wants. That's the reality of it. All we can do is to mobilize our own strength to basically put pressure on the office, saying like, we all, like the people think that this is BS. Aren't you supposed to serve the people?
We'll be posting signs throughout the campus and city with the number to call, and just continuing to draw attention, continuing to circulate emails about how people can reach out and help us, and also how we can continue to support our comrades at Davis who are experiencing very similar levels of repression.